Tesla appears set to have completed the world's most productive vehicle factory by the end of April 2022. And this is how many cars it looks like Tesla's Gigafactory in Shanghai will produce in 2022. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans. I'm coming to you here from Melbourne, Australia on a Saturday morning here on the weekend. Hope you enjoy the video. Got some interesting information here that's going to give you a good idea of what exactly going on at Tesla's Gigafactory in Shanghai, what they're going to produce there, and what all this increased production is actually for. Is it for Tesla Model 3? Is it for Tesla Model Y? Is it for Tesla's new Model 2, $25,000 car? Is it for something else? Well, I think reading between the lines, I've been able to work out what exactly is going on and when it will be completed by. Tesla's Giga Shanghai capacity was 450,000 units last year. However, it will see a huge increase after April, local media with inside information have said. Tesla began an expansion of Giga Shanghai late last year in December. And upon completion of the project, it is expected to have a significant increase in capacity to meet Tesla's deliveries to local as well as international consumers. In other words, there's still many countries all around the world that are not getting Tesla vehicles right now, in particular the Tesla Model Y, because Tesla's just not making enough vehicles in order to send vehicles to some of those markets right now. For example, one is Australia here. There is literally tens of thousands of people wanting to buy the Tesla Model Y, and they can't because it's not here yet. Tesla's Shanghai plant had a capacity of 450,000 units last year, but it will see a huge increase after April when the expansion of the factory for the new project there is complete. After the latest expansion project is completed, Giga Shanghai's annual production capacity is expected to top 1 million vehicles, insiders have said. An environmental assessment report was made public on November the 23rd last year, which revealed Tesla's plans for the plant expansion. According to the report, Tesla has invested $200 million to optimize the production line for Giga Shanghai. But the truth is, they're actually not just optimizing production lines, they're adding an extra production line. So the question is, what is that extra production line actually for? Currently, Giga Shanghai is divided into a vehicle production area, a pilot area, a parts production area, and a joint plant as a maintenance workshop. Now, Tesla said in this report that the project is an expansion project, which is carried out within the existing new model production area. And the models produced will not change from before the expansion and will remain Tesla Model 3 and Model Y and related derivative models. So the question is the new production line then for Model 3 or is it for Model Y? Now, cnavpost.com says that the production line optimization project focuses on the expansion of the press shop, body shop, paint shop, final assembly shop, and logistics operations center. Now, Tesla said at the time that the project would actually achieve capacity increases by increasing work hours, increasing the number of employees, and increasing the frequency of material turnover. But they did not disclose the amount of capacity increase. Tesla actually estimated that the line optimization project will add 4,000 employees upon completion. That'll bring the total number of employees at the plant to 19,000. So in other words, they're increasing employment there by around 25%. With just 2 months to go until April, Tesla has started hiring heavily for the plant. On February the 7th, the first business day of the Chinese Lunar New Year, Tesla posted a job ad on its WeChat account saying it welcomes talent to join the company this year or now. In those jobs, ads that were posted on Weibo, Tesla offered positions in 11 categories, including sales and deliveries, service, R&D, manufacturing, infrastructure, and supply chain, offering a total of 1,523 positions. Among them, service and sales and delivery jobs together provide more than 600 vacancies, accounting for more than 40% of the listed positions. Positions involved in manufacturing and supply chain management provide 400 vacancies, accounting for 26%. The demand for R&D personnel is 217, accounting for over 14%. So the question is, still, of course, you're wondering, what are they going to be doing there? Well, Tesla, as you know, has been rumored to be developing a $25,000 more traditional compact EV. That would be released in China, and its development is taking place at Gigafactory Shanghai in their new research and development center within the complex. However, Elon basically said at the fourth quarter earnings report that they're not focusing heavily on the Tesla Model 2 this year. In fact, they've paused development of that vehicle to focus on producing more of the Cybertruck, of the Semi, of the Model Y, and the Model 3. So that rules out the $25,000 Model 2 from being the vehicle being produced. Now, the Artful Dodger has said that the Model Y already has its second general assembly line, and that's how they've increased Q4 production by so much. Q4 production, December. We're going to get to that in a second. Hold on. The new line will be a second general assembly line for Model 3 inside the original Phase 1 building and parallel to the existing Model 3 general assembly line. It was clear from Wuhua's drone videos in 2019 that there was enough room inside the Phase 1 assembly hall for 2 general assembly lines for the Tesla Model 3. But of course, they expedited completing one line first and then ramping production of those vehicles first before building the next line. Now it's time to go back and increase capacity. Now that the supply chain is 100% localized and margins are so high. Why? What do they mean by the supply chain is localized? Well, even Model 3 Standard Range Plus will be highly profitable with its new LFP battery pack. By the way, Tesla has significantly improved these batteries in the vehicle. I'll put a link in the description below to the video I made about the actual test of that vehicle and showing how much better it is in terms of its range, especially its cold weather range as well. So what's happening? Well, CATL is building a battery factory just down the road. Literally, they already have built another battery factory. This is a pack factory down the road. Now they're building an additional factory near Tesla, and it's going to be providing 70 gigawatt hours of lithium iron phosphate batteries. What are Tesla exactly going to do with those batteries? Well, put them into the Tesla Model 3s coming out of this line. This abundant supply of batteries means many, many more Tesla vehicles can be produced each quarter, giving Tesla around 1 million annual run rate by the end of the first quarter in 2022. Sounds crazy, 1 million vehicles coming out of one factory. However, if you think about this, it actually makes a lot of sense. In December, Tesla actually produced nearly 71,000 vehicles at Gigafactory Shanghai. If you actually times that by 12, you get a total of 847,224 vehicles. So in other words, Tesla only has to increase production by 153,000 in order to hit 1 million vehicles. It appears as though this additional production line would easily give Tesla that additional 153,000 vehicles. They need to be on that 1 million run rate, which is astounding, absolutely insane. And the most insane part about this is when you actually think about the advantages that Tesla have of having these LFP batteries being produced literally down the road by the world's biggest battery manufacturer at probably the cheapest price that anyone can get batteries and packs anywhere in the world. That's a pretty big advantage for Tesla. And when you think that all of this is happening in one factory, this has to mean Tesla's margins, if anything, will continue to increase. Now, the other question that I have here, and this is a question, a rhetorical question, let me know if you know any information about this. Could Tesla be considering also using mega castings and possibly integrated packs in some of their vehicles here? Now, I personally think it's probably more likely that Tesla saves the gigacasting effort for the not a Model 2, or whatever that's going to be called, when the time comes. And for now, they execute on their original plan for the Tesla Model 3, which was to add a second general assembly line as a duplicate of the first one. That is why there was so much space left beside that line in that original building. So what does this all come down to? Cheap, fast, easy, efficient. That's how Tesla China is doing things right now. That's why this will be online and pumping out cars by April. And that, my friends, is why no one can compete with the volume of electric vehicles that Tesla will produce in 2022, or really any year, probably over the next decade. Here's my prediction for the future. Tesla's Shanghai factory, Texas factory, and their Berlin factory have lots of extra land to keep adding production. I personally would not be surprised at all if those three locations will, within the next 2, 3, 4 years, be building 2 million plus cars each. That's why Tesla hasn't announced any new factories in the last 2 years, besides Lathrop for their batteries. Let me know though what you think in the comments section below. How many vehicles do you think Tesla will produce in 2022? Or better yet, how many do you think they'll produce in 2025?